SBR Videos is sponsored by Sports Cash System. Click on the link below for more information. Hi, welcome to SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Week 10 in college football, and we're talking right now with Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com, who's had a great year with us handicapping football this year, and last year he had a great year with us, and last week 6-0 against the spread in college and NFL combined. Joe, thanks for being back with us.
Thank you, Peter. More winners coming.
All right, Joe, I know last week you were very eager to take as many college games as I was willing to give you. I gave you 4. You covered all of them. This week you have the exact same attitude. I've given you 5. These are not games that you picked because you think you have a strong edge. They're just games that I assigned, and you took them, but you still have confidence in your handicapping abilities, handicapping any game, huh?
Oh, no, I live and breathe this. And look, the truth is I'm one heck of a handicapper, but I'll admit I appreciate you exposing me to more people. But I'm looking at these games anyway, so I love talking about them.
All right, Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. His record does speak for itself in our videos. All right, Tennessee at Missouri is the 5th game you're going to cover this week, and Missouri is an 11-point home favorite. Total is 55.5, and I just want to take 10 seconds, Joe. Yeah. I had Missouri in like the last leg of a bunch of parlays last week at fucking -1, -2. They were up 17-zip in the fourth quarter, whatever it was. How did they lose that game? Is this a dysfunctional team?
Well, I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint of what my pick is going to be. I actually stayed away from that game because I knew the whole Connor Shaw situation in South Carolina. I completely avoided that game, but one of my worst picks of the entire year. I've had a lot more good picks than I've had bad picks, but I went with Florida against Missouri. Now, that was a bad pick because I really, underestimated how devastated Florida was by injuries. I was aware of it, but I thought that was going to be more than counteracted by the fact that Missouri is, no pun intended, a paper tiger. I don't think Missouri's a good team. They're not a great team. So to be honest with you, it's one of those, if we did a free pick on that, I would have had South Carolina last week. But I feel your heartbreak. I feel your heartbreak. I know how it is.
Joe, it was such a huge swing, Joe.
Yeah.
Such a huge swing for me. All right, let's forget about it. Enough of this. Let's get on with handicapping this game. Let's look forward, not back. Tennessee at Missouri. Does Tennessee have the talent, though, to stay with Missouri? I mean, the Tennessee does have questions at quarterback. They have a lot of questions on defense. And the line, 11 points, not that huge if Missouri does, in fact, outclass them. What do you think, Joe?
Yeah, no. In fact, though, it's not so much I'm going to be picking Tennessee here as it is I am going to be picking against Missouri. So Tennessee is going to be my pick for this video. Wow, but you'd be surprised. What you said at the beginning of this video is a big reason why I'm going against Missouri. Think about the heartbreak they're going through. Yeah. This time last week, and especially after 3 quarters, they're thinking, all right, we are going to be the dark horse team. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If they had won the SEC title, they're going to the BCS championship game. They're on top of the world, really thinking, that we're going to win the SEC East. And then they had the rug pulled from under them. This more than applies to my bubble burst theory, and especially the higher they go, the harder they fall. Missouri, it is a brutal, brutal loss to recover from. If they don't come out flat, then I would applaud them. I think this is a case where they would have to defy human nature to not come out flat this Saturday.
Well, what do you mean, think of the heartbreak that they're going through? They're college kids on the football team, on the SEC football team. They're still having the time of their frickin' lives. I don't think their heartbreak is anything close to people who bet thousands of dollars on their game and lost it.
Yeah, well, it might be,
kidding me?
A cynic might say they had a few $1,000s laying on the game too, but you never know. Hey, look, I grew up on the playgrounds. I dreamt of playing big-time college football and trying to win a national championship. I assure you there are a lot of hearts broken on that Missouri Tiger football team.
All right, you make a very compelling argument, as always. Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com, like in Tennessee, +11. Thanks, Joe.